Well, now, I want to talk to you today about your city government. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, I know how my city works. I vote for the mayor. The mayor runs the city, and if I don't like what's happening, I vote for somebody else. Simple as that. And I hate to be the one to tell you this, but that's just about the most incorrect thing a person could believe. You see, most folks look at their mayor and figure he's the one in charge. And he does look the part, I'll give him that. He sits up at that big curved desk, he bangs the gavel, he gets his picture in the paper cutting ribbons. Very impressive fella. But here in Oxnard, the city's own rule book, their own official document, describes the mayor as, and I'm reading this word for word now, the official head of the city for ceremonial purposes only. Ceremonial purposes only. Did you get that? He's got no veto. He can't hire anybody on his own. He can't fire anybody on his own. He can't tell a single city employee what to do. Now, the council as a body can hire and fire the city manager. That's their main power. But any individual council member, including the mayor, has exactly the same amount of power, which is to say, not a whole lot. Now, I don't say that to be unkind. That's just how this particular form of government works, and most people have absolutely no idea about that. So if the mayor isn't running the city, who is? Well, that would be the city manager. Now, the city manager is not elected. Nobody votes for him. He's hired by the city council, and he runs just about everything. Every department, every employee, every dollar that goes out the door. Police, fire, planning, public works, the city attorney's office. All of it flows through the city manager. And here's the part that ought to make you sit up a little straighter. If the mayor or the city council wants something looked into, they have to ask the city manager to look into it. And the city manager decides how that goes. So the man you didn't vote for is in charge of investigating things that the people you did vote for are asking about. I'm not saying that's corrupt. I'm just saying it's quite a system. Now let's say you're a citizen of Oxnard and you've come across some evidence of something that doesn't smell right down by City Hall. Maybe you've done your homework. Maybe you've got documents. Maybe you've written letters and sent emails and stood up at city council meetings and said your piece. What is the mayor legally required to do about it? Well, nothing. California law doesn't require the mayor or any city council member to respond to you, investigate what you brought them, or pass it along to anybody who might actually do something about it. They can just let it sit there. And in Oxnard, that is precisely what has happened. This city has a whistleblower program. Sounds good, doesn't it? Very official, very serious. Well, that program received more than 100 complaints over 7 years, and the vast majority of them went absolutely nowhere. Not one council member stood up and said, "Now hold on, what is happening with all these complaints?" Because, well, that's not really their department. That's the city manager's department. And the city manager's office was, in several cases, exactly what people were complaining about. I've seen the invoices from a law firm hired to investigate a city official. That contract was signed by the city attorney. The investigation was supervised by the city attorney's office. Now, I'm not a lawyer, but even I know that's a little like asking the fox to look into some concerns about the hen house. So the next time you see your mayor or your favorite council member out there waving and smiling and telling you they're fighting for you, I want you to think about what they can actually do. They can ask some questions. They can make speeches. They can vote on things when they come up for a vote. But the day-to-day running of the city, the hiring, the contracts, the investigations, the information that even gets to them in the first place, that all belongs to a man whose name most Oxnard residents couldn't tell you if you spotted them the first 3 letters. Now, I'm not saying that's anybody's fault in particular, but I'm saying that a government works a whole lot better when the people it's supposed to serve understand how it actually works. And right now, in Oxnard, most folks don't. And some people down at City Hall are counting on it staying that way. Find out more at Oxnard Confidential on YouTube. We read the documents so you don't have to.